everybody, gracious viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about a character who's beloved by many, and many of you here, Snoopy. Many, if not all, I would say definitely all, of us know Snoopy. We think of him as a kind and loving pet dog to the cartoon character, Charlie Brown. But in reality, he's so much more than that. You may be wondering, why is it important to know the true nature of a cartoon dog? Well, the answer to that is simple. To understand his true character. I'm qualified for this task because I once was Snoopy. My freshman year in high school, where I still am currently, I was Snoopy in my high school's production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and it was fabulous. And it made me realize that Snoopy is so much more than just a character. Snoopy is a way of life, and Snoopy is a mindset. And it made me realize how close I am to Snoopy. In this presentation, I'll be delving in to what makes Snoopy so iconic. Snoopy is a complex character whose media representation has done an injustice to who he really is. Topics include Snoopy's early life, cultural impact and legacy, and Snoopy's future. To understand Snoopy, we need to look at his upbringing. He first appeared on October 4th, 1950, in the Peanuts comic strip. Schultz, the creator of the comic strip, was inspired by his dog Spike, and he later gave Snoopy a brother named Spike. Another unknown fact to many, Snoopy has 7 siblings, including quite a few brothers and sisters. Eventually, Schultz decided to give Snoopy a voice, but only the readers could hear or see his thoughts. He has many alter egos, including Joe Cool and the World War I Flying Ace, and the aspiring rider atop his doghouse. His doghouse, which he used to transform his everyday life into mystical fantasies, like being in the war. According to the Warby's website, the Snoopy global icon is a blend of humor, independence, and imagination that continues to capture hearts, ensuring his place in international pop culture for years to come. Not only is Snoopy a generally lovable character, but he has vast cultural significance. Here we can see Snoopy's alter egos, the Flying Ace and his companion Woodstock, Joe Cool and his companion Woodstock, the Rider and his companion Woodstock. Snoopy's popularity rose very quickly in the years following his introduction. By the 1960s and 70s, he was featured in multiple brand deals. He was also featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and he was a mascot for NASA's safety program following the Apollo missions. It thrust the franchise into the global spotlight. Snoopy has also been featured in media internationally. There are multiple theme parks and museums worldwide, including here in America and all the way across the ocean in Japan. His personality reflects both the joyous and miserable sides of life, despite Snoopy only being a child's pet beagle. To this day, Snoopy remains one of the world's favorite symbols of creativity and charm. But even after all of this, there's still more to come for our beloved Snoopy. Here we can see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade float from this past year, which was Camp Snoopy and Camp Woodstock. And here we can see NASA safety mascot Snoopy flying zero gravity in the space shuttle. Snoopy's future looks bright as he continues to permeate into new media. He's expected to be featured in more franchises and merchandise, and in new series on various streaming platforms. Snoopy as a character has also come a long way, not only in his appearance, but in his general output as well. Here we can see Snoopy over the years. So this was Snoopy when he was introduced in the 1950s, and then we escalate to the more familiar Snoopy walking on two legs. And then in the 70s, Snoopy gets a bit more personality. The 80s, even more personality. And the 90s, he transformed into the character many of us know as Snoopy today. The 65 years in 5 minutes video from the React YouTube channel shows how Snoopy's design has evolved over the years. That video, as said, is only 5 minutes. I'd recommend giving it a watch, just to show, the evolution of the character. The digital age of Snoopy is just beginning. Snoopy may have started as an insignificant character in a simple comic strip, but his spunk and lovable personality helped him to achieve world domination. His evolution reminds us that even the simplest characters can be highly influential. On his own success, Snoopy said, "Although a beagle's life may seem like it's all fun and games, it took a lot of hard work to get where I am today." Snoopy continues to be an icon of many cultures worldwide. So next time you see someone in a Snoopy t-shirt or posting Snoopy on their Instagram story, take a second to remember his humble beginnings. Thank you.